Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sandblaster1987 here, concluding my childhood toys Armada Trilogy with Armada Blurr and Incinerator. As you can see here, Blurr is a relatively futuristic looking Earth sports car of some kind, and his mini-con partner Incinerator here is a Formula 1 type race car, similar to Mirage, Slapdash and several other Autobot race cars of the same kind. For size comparison, here we have them both with Cybertron Hotshot in his Velocitron form, and Red Alert's mini-con partner Longarm in his full extended crane arm form. And for my previous review, Skywarp's mini-con partner Thunderclash. Here they are with Kingdom Cyclonus. And with Henkei Starscream Ghost version. So, before I get on with the transformation for Blurr and Incinerator, the Powerlinx gimmick is a slot in the back here that Incinerator wedges into. This mold was retooled into the Transformers Cybertron version of Blurr, which replaced the gimmick with a cyber key that has a very similar function. And then that version of Blurr was also used for the Shattered Glass version in 2008. So, wedge Incinerator into the back here, and the rear wheels become VTOLs for a hovercar mode. This is also the first step of the transformation from vehicle to robot for Blurr, so remove Incinerator again, extend the lower legs, flip out the feet and heel spurs like so, then open out the doors here, remove the weapons if you want. Remove the doors, bring the figure forward and then the backpack down, split the front, slide it upwards on the sliding rails to become shoulder pads, then bring them outwards like so, then bring the actual arms down and double hinge the elbows like so. And here we have Armada Blurr in robot mode. Not very stable, unfortunately, due to the weight of the backpack kibble. You can counterbalance this somewhat by putting his weapons in his hands. Because of how long I've had my copy, these don't always fit as well as they should. And here we have Armada Blurr armed with his twin sniper rifles. Unlike most spring-loaded launchers in the Armada line, these actually require the minicon to be pegged onto the launcher to fire, which I won't demonstrate for fear of losing the missiles. So, putting him off to one side, to transform Incinerator, unfold the legs from the back like so. Be careful as they're on very small ball-like joints and may pop off if you're not careful. Then bring the front down and split the arms. And here we have Incinerator in his robot mode as well. For size comparison. And here we have Armada Blurr and Incinerator with Cybertron Hotshot, Henkei Starscream Ghost version, Kingdom Cyclonus, Masterpiece MP32 Optimus Primal, Armada Longarm, and Armada Thunderclash for size comparison. So, putting these figures off to one side. So for articulation, Incinerator has basic minicon articulation, nothing at the neck, and then shoulders move up and down. No elbows apart from this one, ball jointed on this elbow for transformation. Then hips go back and forth, although they are easily damaged by stress marks and whatnot, so be very careful with the hip joints on Incinerator. And a hinged knee. So this is one of the minicons that can sit down inside Energon Tidal Wave, even though the massive back wheels on his heels are not going to be helping that as much with clearance behind his legs. As for Blurr, he has a 360-degree neck swivel. Nothing of his shoulders due to transformation aside from an inward motion, but of course be very careful because it's all very stiff plastic and such like, so you don't want to break anything. Elbows are double jointed for transformation. Nothing at the waist due to transformation, but hips can go outward, and there's a ball joint just below for backward leg movement. No knees as such, apart from that thigh-mounted ball joint. And of course, due to the ball joint, the legs can swivel. I hope they upgraded the transformation engineering when they turned this into Cybertron Blurr, because this is not good articulation. And for once, it's not because of the minicon gimmicks, it's because of the way it transforms, it's just bad engineering. I really wouldn't recommend this figure unless you're a completionist for the in-show characters, to be honest. And like I say, the missile launchers are activated by a minicon peg. Like so. So that concludes my review of Armada Blurr. Join me next time when I will be reviewing Transformers Henkei Starscream Ghost version. Till then, till all are one.